Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Wayne, and this is it. This is Brockhampton's Saturation 3. That's what we're reacting to today, and this is the final installment in the Saturation series, obviously. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys coming along with me on my journey, experiencing Brockhampton the way that you guys experienced it 2 years ago, I think, is when the first one came out, back in 2017. So, yeah, I appreciate all the suggestions, all the kind comments, all the likes, and the new brand new subscribers that I got. You guys have been wonderful. You guys have been great. Hopefully you stick with me along my journey with YouTube. Because you guys have all been wonderful. And yeah, so yeah, I just want to say a lot of the people who watch my videos, you're not actually subscribers. If you're coming back, if this is your second or third video coming back to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, comment down below, become a part of the family, and we're gonna keep it pushing. So let's not waste any time. Let's go and get into the first track. It's called Boogie. Oh, okay. Okay, this is different. This is different. You know, it's like I can never go into a Brockhampton album and expect to know what they're gonna do. They're very good at experimenting with their sound. They're very good at changing it up without it feeling forced. They're good at so many different styles. It's hard to like grasp what direction they could possibly go in. Like, this is amazing. That horn in the background, that sample is insane. Best boy band since One Direction. I mean, that's undeniable at this point. Come on now. Come on now. I mean, Harry Styles and them ain't got nothing on this. Let's be honest. Oh man, there's so much going on in this instrumental. Oh my. Man, that last part, the Come Get It For Me part, that really reminds me of Neptune's, like a lot. Like NERD type shit, like the way that the bounce, that's what it is. That's what this reminds me of. NERD, heavy influence from NERD with this intro track. Like I could hear Pharrell doing something like this, even down to the instrumental, and then especially that, you know, some song Come Get It For Me. Like that part sounds like something Pharrell would do. This might be my favorite intro. Oh, that's real animated. There he goes. There he goes. There's so much going on at the same time. It's hard to grasp onto one thing and follow it. All this song is missing is Pharrell going, hey! That's all this song is missing. If Pharrell was just there, if he was a part of this process, it'd be great. And so that was the track Boogie, the opening track off of Saturation 3. And man, that is my favorite opening track out of the three. I even like that track more than I like No Halo from Ginger. Like that song, I can see myself going back to that on a daily basis, just on repeat, because there's so much to love about that track. So the next track is gonna be Zipper. There they go with that whistle in the background again. Y'all know I like that shit. I can see they're getting really good at trading off with each other. Like it feels more like a team effort on this project so far, because like no one person has been rapping for longer than 8 bars for these first 2 tracks. We'll see if that continues with the rest, but it seems like they're really working together on this one. Oh man, this is great. This is great, man. The instrumentals that they're choosing right now, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Do the whole project like this, because the reason why I like the choice of production that they went with is because it gives them the freedom to just be as creative as possible. There's no, when you rap over production like this, there's no playing it safe. It's all or nothing. And I think Brockhampton really shines in those moments where it's all about creativity, and I think they need to continue to push themselves to go towards that. He's flowing, he's skating, he's moonwalking on this hoe, he's doing every type of dance move on this hoe. He's so animated, I can't help but like it. I can't help but like it. See, they're continuing the trend of not just ending a song with a fade out. They're doing something different with the instrumental. They're doing something different with the hook. I like it. So, I mean, I've already said everything I need to say about that song. The instrumental's great. The experimentation was dope. I like all the flows that they used, and I like the fact that they switched it up at the end, like they've been doing for more so the last project. They did that really well, but it seems like they got it down to a science with this one, because man, that was just entertaining from start to finish. So the next song is gonna be Johnny. I'm scared. Where is this going? The organ or synth or whatever you want to call it reminds me of Luigi's Mansion. I have no idea why, but can we make this the soundtrack of Luigi's Mansion 3, please? Whoa! The switch to a jazz sample? Hold up. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. It's very short. Like every member is just kind of, you know, talking about their current mental state and like, you know, I guess their relationship with either their parent or, you know, just people around them in general. I like how everybody's just spitting 4 bars and saying their piece and then the next person goes. I really fuck with that. Oh, I like how they brought it full circle. At first, I was a little iffy about the beat at the very beginning, but the way that they put it together with the jazz sample, I really fuck with it. It meshes together perfectly. I didn't think that would work. The way that they structure their songs is very interesting because not a lot of artists would have did that. Not a lot of artists would have brought it full circle that way. And, you know, I got to give credit where it's due, man. Brockhampton, you guys continue to impress me. You guys continue to push the envelope and experiment in different ways. Even if it's not always super outside the box, you do things like this where it's just quality music, man. It's quality music. I wish I did it. Having some trouble quitting. I have a couple vices. We had that show on Viceland. Man, I really fuck with that last verse, man. Kind of just left it all on the track, and I like when artists do that. You know, just kind of don't hold back, and you know, it's almost like he was using the instrumental as an open diary, and I really fuck with that. I really fuck with that heavy. You know, just talking about how he deals with depression, and he acknowledges that he's not around as much as he should be, kind of not only with, you know, I guess his family, but kind of with the group, you know, like kind of being a hidden figure in the group, even though he feels like he should be more prominent. But he's dealing with his vices, you know, like whether it's a cigarette addiction or, you know, I guess depression as well. So man, that's dope, man. I really like the fact that you were able to, you know, man up and really put that on a track and, you know, put that out there for the fans to hear, because other people need to hear that. Other people need to hear that even though things are going great, you know, in your life financially, other pieces of your life are more important, you know, because if your mental state isn't there, you're not able to cherish all the things that are around you that are going good. So everybody needs to hear that. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Speak to somebody. The end. So that was Johnny. Really dope track. I felt like they really tied that one together with that last verse. I really like what they did, you know, kind of just, and that's what I wanted to say is I feel like every critique that I've done to the past 2 projects, I feel like they're perfecting it as I go from track to track on this album, because I feel like if this song would have ended up on Saturation 1, that last verse wouldn't have been on there and I wouldn't have got the closure that I needed. So with Johnny, great, good shit. The next song is gonna be Liquid. I really fuck with this instrumental because it's real low key. If you can't hear it, it's this click noise that's within a certain pocket, and it just creates this different type of bounce. You know, it kind of makes you listen closer. So I really fuck with the instrumental on this one. Got holes in my pockets, so my shoes full of cash though. That's hard. He said, I got hoes in my pocket, so my shoes full of cash though. That's hard. That's hard. I feel like that track was just lyrical fitness. Everybody was just kind of flowing on that and just bar after bar after bar. I fuck with it. Almost like Liquid was their flows together, like one after another, and the flow just kind of went together. I don't know if that's what they meant by Liquid, but I fuck with it. That's what my theory is. So that was Liquid. I fuck with it. One thing I want to say about these 1 minute and 20-second cuts, I know it's a trend on these albums. I'm not always a fan of that short runtime because I feel like those snippets of songs could have ended up being the best song on the album, and that really frustrates me sometimes. But with this track, I'm cool. So I'm fine with that. So we go into this first skit. It's called Cinema 1, and I swear, if y'all got this lying ass nigga on this album still, we gonna have a problem.
Me lo pasé mejor que nunca aquí, a pesar de que cometieron algunos errores, pólvora y accidentes.
Get him out of here! All right, so then that leads right into stupid, which is what I just did, something stupid. Okay, so I mean, do I have to say it? You hear what's in the background, right? The whistle. Yup, I'm locked in. I love his voice, man. I'm a real dog. We all go to heaven. I'm with it. Okay. Hey, what you? Come on now. What you hiding? You hiding on your cell phone? X video. That flow is sick. Just the inflection change. Flex on him. Flex on him. Can I handle a breakdown? I don't know if I can. I'm not ready. I'm not gonna lie. That was the first time I was disappointed from a switch. All right, so that was stupid. I don't know about that one. I have mixed feelings about that song. Just for the main fact that, you know, it was a good song, but it was kind of dragging at a certain point. And I feel like the ending, you know, when they teased at a really big drop, you know, when it kind of went down to, I think, 2 instruments, and then it just went back to the same hook with exactly the same note change in the drum pattern. As far as I could remember, that was really anticlimactic, and that kind of ruined the end of the song for me. So I'm not really fucking with stupid like that, but I mean, maybe that'll grow on me. But let's just go to the next track. It's gonna be called Bleach. Oh. Let me stop making sounds. I'm sorry. This is beautiful. Fuck me up, Brockhampton. Yo, it's like we're sitting on clouds right now, right? We're sitting on clouds. And this nigga, bruh. What did I just say? Oh man, just fuck it up, dog. Fuck it up. Just flow, dog. Fuck it up. The melodies. Tell me why. Oh, the riffs in the background. I don't know what it is about the way he came in on that verse. It reminds me a lot of Kanye West. I could hear Kanye West over this beat so easily, like old Kanye. Like, I'd probably say Graduation Kanye would go really good over this beat. You can't tell me that doesn't remind you of Kanye. Don't. Y'all better do it right. That was subtle. Yo! What is happening? Oh, they're just stacking vocals on top of each other now. Just adding random riffs in the background, just making them mix in with each other. Oh my. Now that is how you do a drop, damn it. That was amazing. Y'all faked me out twice in the same song. That's how you do a drop. That is debatably my favorite song from Brockhampton. That one and Sugar. That one and Sugar are debatably my favorite songs from Brockhampton. That's my shit. Y'all better stop playing with me, Brockhampton. Y'all better stop playing. Next song's Alaska. You ain't gotta do them like that. From the city where your neighbors fight back. Yeah, okay. I like that flow. That's hard. Ooh. Y'all know I'm a sucker for these synths, man. I like how there's not really a hook. They just kind of let the beat breathe. I like that. I like the writing on that was really dope. So walk through doors just to close them, break down walls just to get to the other side. It's almost like admitting that you like taking the harder route because you're a hard-headed person. Now, I might be wrong on that, but that's just what I pulled from it. So that was Alaska. I don't know about that one. I like that one for a lot of reasons. But do I see myself coming back to that one? I don't know. So I'm just going to go on to the next one. It's going to be Hottie. But I do like Alaska. That won't be in my least favorite songs. Man, you can't tell me. You can't tell me they're not influenced by NERD. Because this is some shit that they would do. Like, this sounds exactly like some shit off of Seeing Sounds. Like, this is dope. And I like the fact that they don't stick to just pop or rap or indie style music, but they kind of just do anything that they feel like. And I really fuck with the fact that they could do that. So, man, I'm only 20 seconds into this song, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it. Ooh. I know you're gonna say, like, again, Black Eyed Peas. I'm sorry, when he came in with the auto-tune, will.i.am. That's what it spoke to me. That sample in the background, that high-pitched whining noise, it just adds a lot of character to the song. I fuck with that. Even he raps like the other person in Black Eyed Peas. You can't tell me you don't hear it. I'm not crazy. You can't tell me you don't hear it. Where's Fergie at? So that was Hottie. Not too much to say about that track. With those type of songs, as long as the vibe is right, you got a few instrumental changes, and everybody flows properly, you got me. I'm sold. I like anything that reminds me of the Black Eyed Peas, The End era, because that is like some of my favorite pop music of all time. So I'm with it. Hottie's my shit. We got another skit. It's called Cinema 2. If this nigga... Oh, I cuh. And that leads into Sister Nation. This is a longer cut. This is a 6-minute song. This could either be very good or very bad. So let's hope for the best. I like those added voices in the background. That's a dope effect. Hold on. Did they let this nigga come on the actual song and lie? I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. No, I'm just playing. Let me let the song play. Ooh. That percussion in the background, that's insane. Man, this instrumental is fucking me up. The repeating bass just keeps the momentum of the track, and that percussion in the background just kind of, you know, man, you guys really have an ear for good production, I gotta say. You guys are really stepping outside the box with this one. You really are. Another random switch that I was not expecting, but I'm here for it still. This sounds like some 8-bit soundtrack that could go behind like Sonic or something. Like, just imagine this part of the song playing while Sonic's collecting rings. Really think about it. Okay. All right. That's how y'all feel? You know, it's crazy. I'm getting like hardcore Tyler the Creator vibes from this last part. And I know like Tyler the Creator, I think they've admitted to him being one of their big influences, but it hasn't really shined through until this very moment for me personally. Oh, those vocals are beautiful. Even though you guys do have a very strong foundation with what you guys like to rap over, when you step outside the box, it's usually pretty far outside the box. Now, there are moments from the previous projects where, you know, you kind of half stepped outside the box, you know what I'm saying? But even with those, it still takes some type of creativity to do those things. So I just want to shout out to y'all because you guys as a group, insane. Oh, you know, have you guys ever seen Brink? from Disney Channel way back in the day. You know what they were doing in that movie? Skating. You know what he's doing? Yup. In the eyes of the law, I'm a problem. In the eyes of the label, I'm a paycheck. You can't just say shit like that while I'm trying to review some shit. Can't make me think. In the eyes of y'all, he's an icon, but in the eyes of his own, he ain't made it yet. But I feel like you're supposed to be your biggest critic, so I could relate to that 100%. When I saw 6 minutes, I was a little scared. I'm not even gonna front. I was really scared with it being 6 minutes and 5 seconds, but I will say that it was fully justified. The switches were 100% amazing. You know, you guys on the production, great. Lyrically, amazing. The flows were dope, and you guys kept me entertained for 6 whole minutes. And not a lot of artists could do that, but you guys, man, you guys really cracked the code. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really made it work with this 6-minute track. So that's probably gonna be one of my favorites ending out this project, because we only have 3 songs left. So the next track's gonna be Rental. Let's see what's going on. Shit to make my body feel all sexy. I don't know just with me, not enough in the kid. I feel it now in the world, so I've been ignoring. Oh, I like that beat they put in the background. And there it goes. Bring them synths in. You know how to win me over every time. I almost want to say this is a love letter to money, because the verses were about a girl that he wanted, but then the hook is still saying riding down the road with a $sign attached to my hand. And even in the bridge, he says, throw me in the fire, I'll survive, or whatever. Is he talking about being in love with money? I feel like I shouldn't have to think this hard. I'm gonna say that was a love letter to money. That's gonna be my conclusion of that track. I really like that track though. That's definitely a dope one. So the next track's gonna be called Stains. Fly standby, late to the airport. What a buddy pass, stuck in the traffic. All right, look, this is the last time I'm gonna compare them to somebody, but those horns remind me of who? Neptunes. I'm sorry. Pharrell would sample that too, and he would do it in the exact same way. He loves horns. Go listen to Seeing Sounds. That's all I'm saying. The one selling drugs, the one that's trying to act like Lil Wayne. You know, because it's like self-deprecation, but they pay attention to the comments. I mean, you know, as young as they are, they definitely see all the things that people say about them. So it's really dope for them to acknowledge it on a song like that, but poking fun at it, not being so serious about it. I fuck with that. If I didn't know y'all, maybe y'all would have a dead stuff. Take until I off myself. Oh, so you just gonna stop after you say you're gonna off yourself for dramatic effect. That's what we gonna do? You got me scared than a motherfucker. So that was Stains. I like that song. It was really playful. It was just really easy to listen to. It was a lot of fun. I like songs like that where, you know, artists can kind of just, you know, have fun with it. We have the final skit of the Saturation series, and I'm almost 100% sure this lion ass nigga is gonna be on it. But I got high hopes. I got high hopes that he's not gonna be on here. Y'all just take me as a joke? Am I a joke to y'all? Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna strap in for this last track, because this is the final track on Saturation 3. It's called Team. And I heard that this is supposed to be a singing joint. It's supposed to end the same way as the other 2 Saturations. So I'm strapped in, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to hear some vocals. So let's get it. I thought I was ready, but I'm not. And it's 4 minutes. Oh. Let me turn these speakers up real quick. I need to fill this one. This is a farewell to the Saturation series. I want everybody to stand up, put your drinks in the air, hug your neighbor. This is the end of it all, baby. Cry if you need to. Hug somebody if you need to. Yo. This hard.
Oh, me, I thought my world was progressive because my president was black. 25 lighters on the dresser.
I haven't finished the track yet, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do what Dreamville did on their album, which was like 1993, where they kind of just grab the mic and one person says some bars and then so they're rudely interrupted by the next person. If that's what they're about to do right now, That's hard. It almost sounds like a live recording too. It probably was recorded live. I put my phone on airplane mode because I'm on autopilot. That's hard. Oh man. This is better than what I expected. Now I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I didn't expect Saturation 3 to sound like that. They took a very different approach to the music that they made on this project from Saturation 1 and 2. It sounded a lot more polished on this one. It sounded like they just wanted to execute the ideas better, kind of fall back on the more random songs, but they still had fun with it, and I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. It's crazy. We're finally coming to an end of the Saturation series, and I gotta say, these guys delivered on all 3 projects, but I feel like they really delivered on this very last project as a goodbye to what they created and the momentum that they had generated from these 3 projects. And just the last song itself really served as a great farewell to this journey that they put us on. And damn, dude, like, my favorite intro out of the 3 ended up on this project, and one of my favorite songs ended up on this project as well. So I gotta say, man, if I had to give this album a rating, this is definitely an 8 out of 10. The only reason why I wouldn't give it a higher score is just because I feel like there weren't enough songs on here that wowed me. It was still one of the more consistent projects out of the 3. So that's why I still gave it an 8, even though there wasn't a lot here that wowed me on like that level. Because there was a few songs on here that did that. It was Boogie was really dope, Zipper was really dope, and Bleach. Those are the 3 songs that really stood out to me. Oh, and Sister Nation. Those are the 4 songs that stood out to me. But I feel like in order to get a 9, it damn near has to be the whole entire album that really like gets me going, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with a lot of these songs, I liked them, but I didn't love them, you know? So the replay value is a lot higher on Saturation 2, but I feel like Saturation 3 is more of a polished album, and they executed the ideas way better on Saturation 3 than they did on Saturation 2. So that's why I gave both of these albums the same rating, is because one did better in one area, but then the other did better in the other area. So I feel like they're pretty even if you ask me. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's everything I have to say about this project, man. I look forward to anything else that Brockhampton has to release. I'm definitely going to react to Iridescence. I made up my mind. A few of you requested that I do Iridescence, so I'm going to do it sometime in the near future. And there was a few songs that you guys said I should react to, like 1999 or Wildfire or something like that. I think I should react to those too. And I haven't heard Kevin Abstract's Arizona Baby, so this isn't the end of the Brockhampton series necessarily, but it's gonna be the end of the Saturation series for sure, you know, like, obviously. I appreciate you guys tagging along with me through this journey of great music, great quality music from one of the better groups that I've ever listened to, you know, in hip hop. Thanks to all the new subscribers who made your way to my channel and you discovered it through the Ginger video. Most of you came from the Ginger video. Once again, I just want to say a lot of you guys who are watching the videos aren't subscribing. Please subscribe. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm posting damn near every other day, so you're gonna have plenty of content to watch throughout these next couple of weeks because there's some good albums coming out and I don't want you to miss out on them. So definitely stick around. So that's gonna be it, guys. It's been real. It's your boy Wayne. Peace out.